You're gonna. I don't think he's gonna leave shot, so I'm just gonna hit record. Yeah, think. Just breathe and allow. Is what the message come through. Akuchi I etu shaka ena ayatukai e shunu na na to the aya de that ke ashkona deti alona na kaya dishkono na ya tara e no tuk I ena na tora na e sunana ya to kaya tuk de o I to daya aneato ne etuda esit sutra ashka enia tura da breathe enia tura rashkaya da let go enura kanesh kuraraya enduraya naya tudaya endura atakatit at alesh kuraya naretaya endura shkayete tukraya ti sutuna nanaya eturaya ohita sanu hiladu kutu sata teto dayana yate sananaya ko kutuk tikit atikaya naya tu inunaya tadaya ko rananaya na neno na ko ayusu naya tadaya tu nananay putura tadadash kataya Itai shurayana tita turiashka. Inayatur hahati hahi tuaya. E tatadora nanaya nanitea. Inaya nanate. Enenanatea natura yaniata. E sanoto eta yatore tetekira tatakadeshkura. Eto. E non è ascura nella natte te caio rore scura da kakata e sananaya e koea hakata hakati hahataya e no e shiayata e ko akaya naya o hayanaya buku unaya tayo Tatadaya yana e nananakaya tatadaya nushkuraya e satatakaya nonetai e suduraya naita titikishkunanaya pototoshka e sanaya titikorea eta e daietushkiana Heta yana ya tola ya tishkone ya tila ya. Relax and breathe in the decay through the nose and out through the nose. Endai sututukai daya tudikaya. Allow yourself to have and hold an image of being wrapped by the mother and earth. Lay on the earth, feel your feet rooting, grounding in Ashka, walking bare feet in Tutukai. Feel the mountain at its roots. Tukai, Tukai, Isuniatai. Feel the flow of the rivers over you. Ayanaya Torayanaya To Sanonea Seonea. The waters, the streams, the oceans are calling. They are a blessing. You are a blessing. The earth is a blessing. Inanashkuraya. Inanura. Eahoraye kaya. Garaya satanaye. Kasa taneo. Arataye. Inayuno. Sanieta te kiela soturaya. Esura nanaya te nanatiturata. Niana. Niata. Just be in this now moment. In that Tutakaya, the sounds around me, the sounds around you. Allow them to be an anchor for your reality. And as we are going to go through the fields metaphorically and physically, we'll walk through the different terrains of earth and the different terrains of your subconscious. You are grounded, you are anchored, you are safe in this now moment. The guardians are present. For all of those that hear me, are those that walk with love and the blessings of the stars. Your time on here on earth has changed. I thought she said ending, but I think I misunderstood. It's evolving. That's weird. I'll come back to that later. I don't know what a walking is. She's talking about walk-ins, changing, shifting. Like the next team. It sounds weird. So close your eyes. She's taking me with you. I'm just a mouthpiece. Dash from my soul. For my wisdom, for the ancient ones within me. Through my memory, through the Akashic, through the stars, through the heavens, through time, through space, through earth. We walk through these fields of our body, the mind, the emotional and the physical have evolved for all of us. However it's happening in this now moment for you, or in 6 months, a year, 10 years. It's happened in the energetical. We hear you, your heart hears you, your however you want to call it, God, Goddess, soul, consciousness, any awareness hears you. I call this from and I don't need to do that. You are always calling us. You are always in sacred space. Your heart, your love is sacred. But for the purpose of those listening, this is from the highest evolutionary timeline of this soul incarnate, and all of the soul family connected, star family, and the ancients, wisdom in the plant, animal, and minerals within. The earth warriors are coming forth, guided by their, impassioned by their guidance to make changes for whatever they see the wrongs. This is a good thing. We remember, we acknowledge, we give thanks. The blessings of those that are waking up are able to now see. Those like myself and souls like you that are listening in Ashka, that are embodying and walking the highest path. In Ashka, the highest is never reached. You would come out of being. It's the path that's important. In Ashka, the living dream of us in collective, the unity consciousness. That's what I think they've been. The oneness in Nurashkai, and yet separate. In there's an indecision in me, I feel. I'm not sure why. I mean, that's a personal thing. Torashi says that I need to marry my heart desires with my actual desires. To truly embody so on the physical level, for me, that's to do with my teeth, my bone density. For many of us, and I was speaking about this today because I've been asking, they're telling me, the minerals within us, the minerals within the earth are leveling up, right? We know that. With the light, the density of these fields are clearing, they've cleared. And how we view even them, even our connection with the divine, is evolving. A perception of time, an understanding of thought forms, and just like I'm interpreting the language of love and allowing my mind in balance with my heart to speak the truth that is my field of resonance. But this comes through the filter of everything that's ever been me, everything this soul is able to connect to, through 144 lifetimes, is that? I don't know if that's right. I'm not sure if I need to ask for more guidance on that, but this is through many lifetimes. And others that have walked with me, as we gather in so do the fractals of those memories as they merge in like a hive mind in the Etoshka. It doesn't necessarily mean that I've lived all of these lives. It means I think it means I have access because of the cellular memory and the genetics. In the we all have that access. It's just that I'm more in resonance with it, if that makes sense. The core of me, to the core of me, my heart is being practiced at that frequency, that resonance in Ukota. I don't know what that means. It's not a big deal. It doesn't mean that leaders or anything like that. It just is. Okay. Nita, she's saying you're hungry. I'm feeling the hunger. And it's fun for aspects of me to be feeling that. Very embodied feelings to eat, to this sensation of food, sex, love, and very physical things and embodying things to do, and to eat. Those hungers, like the different hungers that we need to meet on the 3D, the older thing that we're moving out of, doesn't mean that it's just we eat consciously. We bless the food, that in a sense, not to say that we're grateful. So for me, it's like Thankful Thursday today when I'm recording this again, and I've been through a loop of catching my breath of the energies as it flowed through. And I can feel where I'm not allowing, there's like a huge pressing on my head. There's information that my cells need to process before I can allow it to kind of, I'm rising to meet that. It feels like Navajo. Is that Navajo? Don't know. It's not. She says it's the language of the stars melded with your heart. So I keep calling it love language. It's the language of light, is what in Akashka. The language of love. Light and love are two different frequencies, but they are what I'm merging. I think that's what is slightly different. I'm not allowing like a spirit or something to enter me. I'm just like a receiver, transmitting and allowing my voice now. At the beginning of lockdown, I had a vision of a blue one. I think it was like, because I'd been chanting to Kali, I don't know if it was that even before that, the blue, put like a gold rod in my throat. And interestingly enough, in the last week, I keep seeing this beautiful blue with this gold wings. And like I said, I was being wrapped around with this gold, that golden creation energy. Now I have this, what's like a visible sword that they've said is like a ramrod steel, and it's like with the white hairs going through me, and the image of like my skin changing and my hair going white. It's like showing me images of other times and other spaces outside of this time, where that was my look. I think. Anyway, the sword and the silver is like it's helping clear my field, the free fields that we work with to clear. Although there's part of me is going, well, we can never clear it completely. That she's saying yes and no. That's a false premise in itself, because it depends on your understanding, and there are many masters that have done so in the past who have achieved certain states where they had cleared to what we, I suppose, in religions we would call in the Nevadas and Samadhi and other things, but even in that state, it's still one level, and there's many levels. And I always call in from Rishi, which is like level the 15th layer. There are many layers like an onion, and incrementations we are moving up, the soul is moving up, the soul shifting, and pockets of souls are coming together and shifting, and that bubble's then expanding even more, and that's the leading age of creation, and that expansion, and that then creates down from 6 to what's here, and it's all completely shifting. And I'm like, don't really understand it 100% myself. I'm just feeling that knowing come through. I've got holes from my beautiful pussycats, look. It looks like I've been moth-eaten this top. This is my qigong top for exercise, and they're always jumping at me. So like for me, actually digressing again, the cat light energy is very connection to the creation energy, Lara, but I see the blue ones and Turius, the giants. I have memories from the ice, times of the ice, and also those that were in Mesopotamia, and the Kundalini energy that has kind of got corrupted in some of its teachings over time, but even that in itself, we're letting go of the polarity of all of that, is what we're being told. We've moved beyond that. We moved beyond that a long time ago. It's now we're just hearing, oh, that happened, and we're kind of going over and watching, just like we are doing in our own time with the news, and oh, okay, that's now come to light, and we knew it was happening, but we didn't, not everyone did, and not everyone is awake. Not everyone needs to be either. That's important to know. And this whole, I sort of mentioned in my thing about doom, that's not what's coming. Just more, think of what's happening is society's defragging itself, if you like, defragging all the crap, so the new template of the matrix, the mother, can be interlaid, and that's coming through from the lines, the lights, the blaze. It's not necessarily preordained, or just, I always just say it's in its highest good. Now my dinner's ready, so I'm going to leave that for today, and I'll upload this. Yep, okay. My love and blessings, and thank you for your patience. Those that are waiting for the workshop, I will be doing that, so please forgive me, and thank you for your patience in it not being when it happened. What was said to me was that actually you did it over those 3 days. You kind of were doing the meditations, the things, so it was all kind of lead up, and then 7/7 was for that time to connect and be with the earth and just be in the embodiment, which was a lesson for me. And then they said 7 days break now, and that didn't quite sit right with me. I was like, what? And I've been struggling with tiredness and physical things happening while we've had this high frequency, because I hadn't done everything I was told, but part of that was me needing to see where my own patterns were, where I needed to clear out what which happened last night when that heavy light came in, and so as always, I feel it when the earth feels it. Some of us feel it after, some of us feel it before. So in readiness for the new moon, and our Come As You Be party, we're going to have fun with that with my members, and this Cancer nurturing of the self and loving the self. I'm looking forward to going quite near to one of the UK nodes at the weekend, and I shall go to the waters hopefully, and yeah, I always feel connected to the ancestors there, so I'm really being called to certain places in the world, and there isn't so I'm asking if they want me to go there, then like provide make it happen, then let that be if that's what they're wishing. And I'm always told it doesn't matter whether you're physically there, it just connects to that place. And this is important actually before I go. So if you are being called to go to an ancient site, for example, and you financially don't have the funds or maybe the time or work and children or whatever to go there, which was what was happening, and they were going, doesn't matter, when you go there, outside of this now moment, that information, you'll touch it at one point, you will, and it will come through you, but it comes through now, because there is, when you go to that place, it's outside of time and space and the physical, and just by connecting with the culture and immersing in the knowledge, if you ask, it filters in through all of those attachments to that place, that those knowledge, art, everything, especially art, because art is flowed through, it's channeled, and things, music from that. So connecting that way allows you to connect. So immersing yourself in that, and that will come through. Whatever you need to know will be revealed to you. I deeply believe in that's a really good affirmation to have. Whatever I need comes to me. Whatever I need to know, whatever I need is there. Whatever's in my highest good. I am open and receptive to the highest good and trajectory of my soul's development of this incarnation, and thankful for all the wisdom and knowledge that flows through me, that it may help others, including me. Anyway, my love, my blessings in your day. Thank you for your time.